All right, good evening, Ladybugs. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. I have a message. This is the third night that the Holy Spirit has woken me up about this message. I'm keeping the live chat open. More than likely, we'll get some confirmation about what I'm going to say next. Some of you all are being considered as a home wrecker as well as a witch, because you've broken up some sort of relationship or some sort of marriage. But this is what some of you all don't know. Many of these men are knowingly shared their other girlfriends, which could be primary girlfriends, and and their wife. Many wives and girlfriends have knowingly shared, explored, and opened up their marriages and relationships. You can't break somebody's marriage up. You cannot break a marriage up. You cannot break a relationship up. I don't believe that. When two people are locked in together, they're locked in. Now, I think I have this. I'm gonna try to link this link down there. Every night, the Holy Spirit when He wakes me up with this. It's a lady. I think her name is Prophetess Miranda, and what's been coming on my line, my feed, is a lot about witches and marriages, and how witches go after marriages. This is what pastors, preachers, and things of that nature do not discuss or preach about. Most of them are guilty of it. Sister wives have become a known thing. It's a grand move. Open relationships, open marriages, it's become a known thing. It's become a grand move. We're not hearing these things preached about in these pulpit because many of the people are guilty of it. But that's actually what's going on. You cannot break up somebody's marriage. It's what the Holy Spirit is simply saying. It's time for accountability. People are calling people witches, Jezebel, and Jezebel is some of the most is the common title to use, and they give it to a woman, and it's not even being used in the right context. Jezebel is a corporate of manipulation. I was reading y'all comments, excuse me. So yeah, so this is what the Holy Spirit wants me to let you know. For those of y'all that are dealing with these people that they have somebody else and that other person knows about you, that person opened their relationship up to you. And respectfully saying, but to anybody that's a wife that's watching this and hear this, wives, you have to hold your husband accountable. Because a woman can't make him come in her bed. A woman can't make him pull his pants down. A woman cannot make him open up to conversation. Many of you wives have allowed your husband to cheat numerous times, and many of you wives are cheating with the husband. These threesomes. You allow him to have a girlfriend. You allow him to have somebody on the side. Y'all have these conditions. Then you want to call somebody a witch. Well, what the hell are you? What the hell is he? Then also, she was talking about witchcraft. I'm here to tell y'all, there are so many men that use witchcraft to manifest women. There are so many husbands and wives that do witchcraft together. So if the woman on the side is the witch and she's the one doing the witchcraft, what the hell is the husband and the wife that do it? You cannot blame somebody for sleeping with your husband. Your husband stood to that altar and lied to God, himself, and you. Now, people love to use the scripture. Who God put together, no man will take them under. Sometimes marriages are not under attack because God didn't put people together. People get together for all types of reasons. Everybody that's married, God didn't put them together. That's why most of these marriages are open up. Because people get with people that make their life better. And a lot of these men have fallen, truly fallen in love and or deep lust after a woman that's on the side that the wife knew or know about. So I just want to bring that in. I'm not gonna always do a tarot reading when the message is just so simple. Hold yourself accountable. And I want to say something else. I can start getting hot up in these covers. Hold on. I want to say something else. A lot of these men, and let's talk about these older men for a brief second. A lot of these men that are older, they go out looking for younger women. Well, guess what? What the Holy Spirit showed me, he had prerequisites of becoming a predator, a Chester. Y'all know Chester child, MOLES. You know the rest of the letters. The prerequisites to him becoming that as he's older is when he was in high school, dating an underclassman. When he graduated high school and still dating someone in high school. People don't talk about age appropriate dating, and it needs to be discussed, but they go so hard on these young girls and say, oh, she don't have self-love. Well, what the hell is the man that's double her age going after her? Because she got a nice body, a nice physique, because she's not mentally mature yet. What the hell is he? But the mama didn't recognize that when he was in high school, junior high school. Didn't recognize him becoming a Chester when he was older. Now he in his 40s and his 50s, and he can only identify with someone in his 20s. That ain't her fault. That's his damn fault. His ass ain't grow up. We can't sit here and fault these young girls for what these older men go looking for. They go looking for someone that is, what they hoping for is weak-minded. These men have become oppressors, highly on the predator side. Then they go out here and look for the ones that are fatherless. The daddy walked away or deceased. They look for women with issues because it's an easy play for them. They lead by money. Now let me stop for a second. This is exactly why I kept this live open. You see this person that says, go seek Jesus, turn to Jesus, Jesus is Lord. If that was true for their life and they felt like Jesus was Lord, then their ass wouldn't be in here saying that. You don't have to protest Jesus. You have to represent him. See, people don't have the experience. That's our confirmation right there. There are so many hypocritical Christians need to sweep up around their own doorstep. The church is filled with predators in the pulpit, on down to the pews. But nobody don't talk about the molestation. Nobody don't talk about the SAM. Nobody talks about the inappropriate dating, the age gaps. They don't talk about the common things. But they quit to call the woman the Jezebel. That's all they can say is Jezebel. How about in Genesis? When Tamar seduced her stepdaddy. People try to convict people of what they have already been and done and hiding. Some of y'all, let me tell you something, let me get some of y'all mama straight, since the Holy Spirit got to keep getting me up in the middle of the night. with the same message and keep sending that lady's information on my feed. In case there's some of y'all trying to be manipulative or think you being manipulative and send that shit at me. Let me tell some of y'all older mothers something. Ain't no way in hell you can't recognize your son and your daughter, your son becoming a pervert. Ain't no way in hell you ain't recognize that. Ain't no way in hell you ain't recognize your daughter being fast. A lot of these people come from broken homes, and those broken issues are hidden. A lot of these men are broken. It's not just the women. I think it's more broken men than anything. What the hell a 50 or 40-something-year-old man want with somebody 20 to 30 years under him? Why is it okay for these men to go get these women that's not too far from the age of their own child or children? Why is it okay for a woman to go out here and go find another woman to entice her husband in the bedroom? Now you talking about the bed, the married bed that's undefiled, but you bring a single woman in your goddamn bedroom, you defile your own damn bedroom. Sometimes these marriages are not under attack. Sometimes these marriages are not under persecution. But sometimes these people have caused this on their own self. That moon card, the hidden things coming out. Then you got these women, these slack ass wives, girlfriends. They don't want to lose the stability or whatever it is they get from these men that typically provide something to them. They don't want to lose that. So they'll tolerate his ass going out sleeping around, because they sleep around too. What about the hoeing wives? What about them? What kind of spirit they got? Why are these messages not coming across the pulpit? Why this ain't coming across our TikTok line? Now, if it's something about gays or lesbians, then they want to bust that wide open. But you don't want to break down these people that normally get their slack ass and get out here and fraternize with the single. The married people fraternizing with the goddamn single. You want to call everybody a witch. And I want to say something to the black race real quick. We are so behind. You can tell black people they have lost something. Sometimes you need to go and study stuff. There's a component of dark and light that goes together. Baby, witches were the healers. Everybody use that word witch as a dark. And they put it on a woman. What about these damn men that are witches? What about these married men that are witches? What about these damn pastors, bishops, elders that are witches? You can and the married wives. Let me get y'all stink ass again. Y'all married women can't even. They got these husbands in the pulpit. You lay with this man. He dumped dick in you, and you mean to tell me the Holy Ghost ain't revealed that perverted spirit? But you still talking about a woman got the spirit of Jezebel? What the hell your whole ass husband got? That bastard is filled with lust. He passed the point of lust. He is perverted. And then these slack ass men out here doing some of the nastiest, corrupt, slack ass shit. They misleading other men, the single men. They sending men to experiment with other women. And then the single man going back reporting. But you don't want to talk about that. You don't want to talk about that. Hoeing been going around before all of us got here. Every time a main pastor or preacher die, it's always some shit come out by his ass about some sort of sexual perversion. Then you get mad when I get my black ass up here and cuss everybody out. But you don't want to tell the truth. You want to sit here and pussyfoot around with it. Here come our other confirmation. The one that said, "You so bitter, lady." That's probably a main hoe right here, sharing her husband, or then willingly lick somebody's stink ass husband balls. Go ahead and drop some hearts for well, I can't see her name. The one that said, "You so bitter, lady." No, baby, I'm not blaming men. I'm not blaming women. Everybody should take accountability. Every woman ain't bad and every man ain't bad. But why does the woman have to always carry the label of the witch? Do y'all know how many men out here doing witchcraft just to get sex? No, it's your mama that's scorned. It's your mama that's scorned from your daddy who didn't give a damn about you. That's who's scorned. It's your mama that's scorned. It's your mama. Baby, if you sick of it, you brought your dumb ass in this life. We didn't go look for you. You came over here. You see how you don't have common sense? That's probably because your mama and daddy both ain't shit. Not one of them, but both of them. That's what's wrong with people. They don't know how they don't, and people don't have common sense nowadays. They don't know how to use it. They bring their stinking ass to come to your live. They come in everybody live and feed and say they're bitter, but they be the main ones hoeing. Always saying that a marriage is under attacks. No. Some things, some marriages are going to have to persevere through because they open it up. Same thing as a single person. Some things we indulge in, we're going to have to persevere through it. Exactly. A hit dog will holler. It's so many men and women out here tag teaming. Look at the move of swingers. Swingers are for the married people. Now, you a swinger and you will go share your bed or go get in a bed with someone to satisfy your husband or your wife, and you sit back and watch it. Then you want to go to church and play saved and sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost. But the night before or a few nights before, you willingly open up into the spirit of lust or perversion. Every woman don't go looking for a married man. And these men are so silly. They so silly. In the Bible they say it's a silly woman, but I think it's a silly man. I think the men are straight silly. They are ridiculous. A man used to know when he was wanted, and he got what the person that he knew wanted him. Men go for who tolerate them. Not all, but a lot. And not only do they go for who tolerate them, but they also go for women they can control. It's going to take some people being a young fool. It's going to take some people. It's going to take some people being played over. Yeah, there's a great move of weak men. And there is no lying or denying that. There is a great move of weak men. That's the truth of the matter. And weak men are looking for weak-minded women. You know, I'm gonna have to beg to differ with you, Miss Wiley. When you say narcissistic energy, a narcissistic person, y'all, is very strategic. These men are not strategic; they're weak. They look for they just strategize differently. They look for what they were. That's it. A narcissist has a very strong component to his or herself. Sometimes we give these people way too much credit with that word narcissistic. You need, and narcissistic people are a true narcissist is in a place of power and authority. These men don't have no power and authority. These are common players. They base things off of their childhood, their parents. Then society adds on a little bit. Some men get women when they get married, or whether it's just a relationship, because everybody ain't married. But some men get with women in a relationship, and because she loves him, he'll challenge her because he went and played with something else that's weak or weak-minded. Exactly. They have some tendencies, but they're not strong-minded enough to be a blown-out narcissistic person, and their life will reveal that. A lot of men are weak-minded. But I want to say to whoever needs this message, you can't let society label you as a witch. You cannot let society label you as a home wrecker. You can't let society label you as a busybody. I'm not saying because you did it. I'm saying because you couldn't have done nothing with him that he didn't want and he didn't allow. People know when they're in relationships, especially a marriage. They know when they live with somebody else. They know when they have something going on elsewhere. Men lie to women about being married, about being in relationship, because they know they already likely have somebody that truly don't want them. So they lie to the single person most of the time, or the next woman. That's why they do those fake dating and courting in beginning. Because if they told you off the rip that they was married, that they live with somebody, that they got something going on with somebody else, they know you don't want them. And they know they are the weaker version of you. Men ain't dumb. They're just weak-minded. So therefore, he lies. Now look at what women doing. Look at these sister wives. Sister wives are doing one or two things. They going out and they becoming lesbian lovers. Then they intertwine her into their relationship. Whether it be a marriage or just a relationship. Single Single women are getting tricked and lied to. And guess what? I don't care how much discernment, wisdom, prophecy, prophetic, or psychic a person is. Nobody knows the lies always, y'all, and especially not up front. Nobody knows they're lying up front. You take a person at hopes of what they say they are, single. Then he call you, he texting you, he taking you out, he's meeting up with you. But a lot of these people are in arranged marriage. They in situational situations. But then the woman is labeled. No, we're not doing that. I'm still going to stand on this. In any situation in life, as a woman, you are your first priority. And I think it's wrong to make a woman feel like she don't love herself because she's gotten into a third party, whether she knew about the third party or not. Because these people that come for these women know they are already attached to somebody. We ain't even gonna do this. I don't know who this is. Black women are turning into witches. What the F is going on? Let me go ahead and get you out of here, honey. Black women not turning into witches. Let me help those two people. If they can't hold a person that's accountable, if they can't hold a person that's in a relationship, in a marriage accountable, they cannot hold a woman that's single accountable. Accountability has to be given to everybody. And it's easy to point that finger out. But what about the marriages where these people are HIV positive and they going out here sister wiving? They sleeping with people. They're infecting the single people. What about that? What about when the married woman is out here sleeping with men and women? She didn't contract something and passing it on, but she married. Then she want to say the devil in her marriage when she was the main one hoeing as well. What about that? What's that called? What about the woman that give her husband conditions? What about these open marriages where people say, okay, we'll have other partners, we'll have other sexual lovers, but there's to be no emotional exchange? Why these things are not being preached about in the pulpit? It's just always a side piece or the mistress. And she the witch. When that husband and that wife are pure demons together. And you're going to say, God put that together? God did not put everybody together. They always talking about the single people in the pulpit, but then we the single people are the main ones being preyed on by the married people and the people in the pulpit. And in closing, let's go over this In closing, you got a married couple or just a couple. They have a child or children, but this couple is out willingly sleeping around, but they live in a family life before their child or children. What the hell you think you're gonna make that child? But then they try to criticize us single parents. But then the man in the marriage go out here and make an outside child. And they want the outside child to be considered a bastard. But the inside children are privileged. I don't understand how the hell women don't see the difference with that. You want to go lay up with somebody's husband to the point you get a baby from him and you think that baby going to be welcome at his wife's house? Hell no. You think your child or children are going to be labeled differently or labeled the same and you the outsider? Even though she knew about you? No. No, no, no. Now what about that? I guess God did that too. The mistress got pregnant in the married bed. The wife knew. Nobody uses protection. But that's considered an outside child. So what do we call that? What's that title? Where y'all at? Jerona, where y'all at? Y'all got so much to say. Where y'all at, Jerona? Now you knew, let me give you a prime example. A whole doctor, a black woman, a physician, educated, supposed to be educated, in an open marriage with her attorney husband, corporate attorney husband. The same women he's sleeping with, she eating their pussy. Now when the girl come up pregnant, it's a problem. But the fact of the matter is, she was a shared woman in the first place. So what kind of marriage is that? We don't want to hear that hurt people hurt people. Slack people get with slack people. We need to stop using that excuse. That's an excuse, I think, sometimes. Hurt people hurt people. They use that shit too much to do what they already want to do. And what they already been doing. And they want an excuse. They want it to be dismissed. So what is that? Then another woman that's in a third party or really a fourth party and doesn't even know she's in that. The wife and the mistress and a baby mama and a couple other mistresses that all the women have been sleeping with the wife, Dr. Lewis, they all begin to stalk and harass another woman to make sure that she knows everything that this man does to tear his character down. Why would I look at him dirty and not look at her dirty, or all of them? See, we got to be honest with what's really out here. But you can't blame yourself for a couple that know that they're together and allow themselves to be open with another person, single or married. Well, okay. You said that's why a lot of cheating is going on. Okay, y'all, but is it considered cheating? The husband and the wife doing it together. They sharing the person. They in the same bed. They take turns. What is that called? What is that called? When the husband and the wife have lovers, that's their rules. They can have extra lovers. Is it cheating? I definitely agree it's disgusting. Not only is that wife giving permission to that husband, but that husband is giving permission to that wife. What about the man that marries a woman that's really a lesbian? She uses him as a damn, what's it called? A beard. So she allows him, so he allows her to fulfill her true fantasy, to live her truth behind closed doors and have secret female lovers because she's really into women. What's that called? When the husband allows the wife to cheat. What is that, Jerona? What is that? Huh, Natalia? What is that? Everybody always talking down on the woman. What about these men that know their wives cheating and cheating with women? Because that's what they desire. That's what they want. Well, if he don't give a F, why did he marry her? Why you think he stayed with him? Oh, I think he care. Cause ain't no way you not gonna fool me. Nobody will never be able to fool me that a man feels comfortable with his wife or girlfriend, significant other, getting satisfaction from the same sex because he can't please her. That right there lets you know there's an insecure man. There's something going on within him because he can't satisfy his wife. Ain't nobody gonna never, ain't you will never be able to fool me with that one. I will never agree to that. People will say, oh, they don't give a F. They don't give a damn. Nah, they care. They care. The same way a woman that thinks a man is into her marries her and then uses her as a mustache and then he going behind the scenes sleeping with a man. He enjoys sleeping with a man. No. Then they want to come in these lives and talk about sodomy and Gomorrah. Well, that mess is happening in marriages. That mess is manifesting right in marriages. Then when people start suing people and stuff starts coming out, then everybody want to say, oh, she's scorned, she's bitter. You know, she wanted him. No, she was lied to. Now she's retaliating. Everybody loves to play a woman as a scorned lover when most of us didn't know because we were lied to. But when they put us in the position to hit their ass below the belt, sometimes you won't do it. But when it's time to do it, it's just time to hit their ass. What's a lying face about? BTN Rick. What's that lying face about? Let me ask you who's lying. Hold on, let me ask you to respond. Who's lying? A single woman don't have to lie. A single man don't have to lie. We're single. That's the benefit of being single. We don't have to lie. It's the married people, the people in relationships that lie to us and lie on us. We don't have to lie. But they try to play us like we're the liars and the scorn person. happened? What's the lie about? What's the lie about? Then when you dig in y'all marriages, your family sleeping with your wives, your husbands, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, y'all some shared freaks. That's all that is. Y'all keep that mess in the family. Then you always sit here trying to play single mothers. Let's go ahead and get this too. You're always trying to play single mothers. But look at y'all slack ass married people. You're so slack with yourself, you can't even tell your damn family and friends sleeping with your damn husband of your wife and y'all children ain't your children. But you got the damn audacity to be sitting here trying to talk trash about a goddamn on single mother that know who her child daddy is. Or if she got multiple children, she know who they are. But y'all laying up and you can't tell your damn husband and wife then got your cousin pregnant. Your brother then got your wife pregnant. Your homeboy, your frat boy then got your girlfriend or your wife pregnant. And you got the audacity to take a hit and a jab at a single mother who knows her life. And that shit is in your face and you cannot discern it. That shows your ass being desensitized. Now, what is that? Now, what is that? Since y'all want to see him be running your goddamn mouth so much, what the hell is that? Then y'all bring y'all slack ass out and look for us single women that have children thinking we're horny, thinking we're desperate, thinking we're needy, thinking we're clingy, trying to prey on us. But your ass been the main one preyed on. If y'all had half the damn sense that y'all had to prey on us and put that shit to work in your own life, you would have seen your family members and your friends fucking your wife, your girlfriend. How about that? How about that, bitches? How about that? Then everything got to be brushed under the rug. No, we single mothers don't have to lie. We're single mothers. But y'all come looking for us, hoping for a lick. But you done been licked on in your whole damn relationship. But y'all don't want to talk about that. Now let me get y'all men on something else since you ain't here trying to troll with your punkified behind, your sissy behind self. Then your friends that you think your friends, long-term friends, email us all your shit. Your friends tell us the groups that you're in, what you're involved in. But y'all got the audacity to sit here and try to down a single mother. And you can't tell somebody got but your ass because of what you got, not even who you are. That's what's wrong with y'all men. You always trying to pick on somebody else, and y'all the main ones need to sweep around y'all damn doorsteps. You need to do something with yourselves. Then y'all, let me show you how y'all sissified. You swear you're bad. Y'all, some of y'all men want respect that you will never get. You create these fake profiles and you bring your ass in here and try to troll and pick on women. And you don't have half the backbone. You don't have half the backbone that you portray to have. Some of y'all men was treated better by women that was on the outside. The women on the inside, you like treat your ass like straight shit. That's why y'all asses be out here looking for the single mothers. Because she'll cook your ass a home-cooked meal with love, with care, with genuine care. You look at your own self. Y'all need to look at your own self. Then when your wives find out, they don't care. Because they don't want to sex you anyway. Because they're fucking your brothers, your friends, male and females. Because they don't want you. You're not the pick. You're not the one. You're not the one. Just so you know, let me help you. You are not the one. You're not the hot commodity. You're not wanted. You're tolerated. She don't give a damn about you cheating. But she come up with simple ways to control your ass. You get respect from a side woman. The one you take care of can't stand your ass. You can't even see the plot that she got to destroy your life. You can't even see the plot that she got to lay your ass to rest and still benefit off of it, probably with her lesbian lover, if not your family member lover. But you got the audacity to sit here to pick on us single mothers. You got the audacity to try that mess. And your friends come back and wrap your damn name up to where we can lock your ass up, destroy your life. Some of y'all men walk right into traps. You need to check. Some of y'all men need to check yourselves. You can't even be who you are. Some of y'all probably always been like that. That's why your ass got to always create these damn fake profiles, posing as a woman. Too damn sensified. You can't even say you the man who you are and state your truth even in these lives on this internet. You got to sit here and try to insult somebody when your whole damn life you have lived an insult. Some of y'all sit your ass up here and you walk around with your chest out. You need to shut your ass up. Trying to bully somebody. You are a living, walking, talking, breathing insult of life. You start mess your ass can't finish. Create shit that makes you look shittier. And you wonder why you don't have respect. All men don't do this. This for the ones in this live here. Then you wonder why the side woman stopped wanting you when she realized what the hell you really got going on. What the hell is so desirable about that? Who the hell want that? Nobody respects you. And how the hell y'all fall out with a side woman that got respect for you when you know damn well your wife, your girlfriend, your baby mama, and some of y'all, your own damn mama don't respect you, but you take care of them? How the hell y'all do that? And you got the audacity to create a damn fake profile and you think we gonna always let y'all get y'all ass away? No, sir. You can sit your insulted ass down and shut the hell up. You need to take a front row seat to life and learn something because your ass is stuck on stupid and your life exemplifies that. The same single woman, single mother you praying on probably was the best woman some of y'all ever had. She see your imperfections. She saw your flaws. She saw your shortcomings. Most of them genuinely cared. until you made them not give a damn about you, until you made her look at you the way the rest of them treated you. But all you can do is become a damn troll, an internet bully. But your ass can't say half that shit to somebody's damn face because your ass is punkified as hell. You're sissified. Then you talk about these damn gay men that live a straight up gay, honest life. But you're being your ass over for a woman to peg you. Then you expect somebody to look at you as a heterosexual man and you're out here sleeping with the women like a damn gay man. They're going to try to play us because we single. And you say, that's why you ain't never been married. Bitch, you married and you married to somebody who you're unwanted. Some of us got sense not to get tied up and entangled with somebody we know damn well don't want us. That's y'all men do that shit the most. Somebody sit y'all ass down. We don't know where the hell y'all daddies been, but we know damn well one thing, they ain't been in your life. We know that. You look at us, even the women that have not had their fathers in their life, they have became good scholars of life. And y'all, some of y'all men experience, but you're still dumb as hell. Don't have an ounce of damn sense. And you think somebody's actually sad because your dumb ass not in their bed, honey, I assure you, she is not. She don't give a damn about working them 3-4 jobs. She ain't gonna work no 3-4 jobs and your slack ass laying beside her. Now, when you had it that good with her, you thought you could handle her. You can't handle the shit that you done created in your own damn life. With the women who don't give a damn about you. How the hell you gonna handle a strong-minded woman? Who will handle the hardships of her own life, even the shit you bring in it. Y'all men need a reality check, and you need some real mentors. That's what the hell y'all men need. A lot of y'all are misled. You are misled. Y'all call certain women to, they're not narcissistic. They're not strong. A narcissistic is strong-minded. These are weak-minded men. A narcissistic person, just on a simple level, they're not going to come in here and cover their damn face up. They're going to tell you who they are and what they mean. These men don't have backbones. They want you to call them a narc, but they have behavior issues. That shit start at home, and society added on to it. Now let me say something to the women that's in here. Whether you a wife, a girlfriend, a baby mama, or whatever, that have those type of men. We don't want them. See, it's one thing when we don't know. That's the power that type of man really has on a woman when she does not know. And men, I want y'all to listen to this. When we don't know your truth like that your ass is ran over by everybody around you, not respected by every damn body around you, treated like shit about everybody that's around you. You the damn doormat for everybody but us. That's when we don't want you. When we gave you open range of respect, equal hand of genuine life, but you choose to be a doormat for people who don't give a damn about you, and you try to handle us, that's how you lose us. That's how you lose us. And that's how you lost respect. So ladies, when y'all have that part of him, trust me, and when you can get these men to shut the hell up, they go on ghost mode, hermit mode. They can't talk, but they've been seeing you before. You didn't even know they was sneaking with you. So their little scandal then came out, but they can't even make a damn phone call. Honey, trust me. Trust me. We ain't missing out on shit. And we are not hurt. Disappointed? Yes. And when the women that are in love with you and y'all men can't distinguish a woman that genuinely is in love with you and wouldn't hurt you, but you keep provoking her ass to it, when you get wrapped, just don't be mad at it. When somebody who don't give a damn about you can convince you, persuade you, brainwash you, manipulate you, or whatever the hell it is that they do, witchcraft you, influence you, whatever. They don't give a damn about you, treat you like shit, use and abuse you. You side with them and you leave a woman hanging, or even if you didn't leave her hanging, you ghost her and she ain't caused you no harm. Don't you ever think she'll love you the same. Don't you ever think she'll look at you the same. Don't you ever think she would depend on you the same. Don't you ever think she'll give a damn about you the same. Somebody tell y'all men some damn truth. Don't you ever think that. Don't you ever think that. You fucked that up. Nobody didn't do that. She didn't do it. You did it. Don't you ever think you're going to get her the same. If she take you back, I'm going to tell you why she'll take your trifling ass back. She's going to take you back because guess what? You and the other women and even your men friends and family members, y'all have allowed her to see the weakness of you. And she going to take you back. And she probably going to strategize against your ass differently. She is likely going to get the same shit they got, if not more, but she going to play it differently. Man, some of y'all mess up good relationships, and not just relationships, friendships. I don't understand the psyche of men doing that. Y'all think y'all not replaceable? You think certain women are afraid or scared to be alone? We're not. A woman that had the ultimate respect for you. You try to diss her for people, whether it's men or women, or a combination of both. You try to play her and disrespect her, and you know good and well they don't give a damn about you. Don't you think that woman respect you? Let me save you some of that. Depending on how old you are, you may not even have enough life left in your ass for her to ever regain respect for you. And you need to know the truth about it. Don't you think that she is sitting up crying every damn night because she don't hear from you either? Distance does not make the heart grow fonder. Distance makes the heart grow stronger. Once we can be without you a certain amount of time, we will live the rest of our life without you. We don't give a damn what you could have potentially brought to the table, especially y'all men that bring drama and chaos that your ass can't clean up, you can't tidy up, you can't straighten up, you can't get rid of. You're going to have to stay in the arena of weak-ass women, weak-minded women. A strong-minded woman gonna always choose her. And when a woman, let me get y'all dumb ass men on something else while we on here, since you got your punk ass in here. When a woman stands by you or willing to stand by you in your shit, and you still think you gonna handle her, and you ain't getting no sex from her, you not getting no sex because she didn't want to. You're not getting any sex because she know you don't deserve it. If a woman can stop sleeping with you and you think your sex is all that, you think it was good or decent or what the hell ever, if she ever stops sleeping with you, trust me, her heart is not as into your ass as you think, thought, hope, or wanted. Some of y'all men, let me tell you, another reason y'all dumb as hell, untaught and untrained by a grown man. Because a grown man will always tell you, don't you ever leave a woman that you said you like, care about, untouched. You fucked that up right there. If she cannot touch you, or she won't let you touch her, trust me, her heart ain't into you. Y'all love to play these games to make yourself look good as if somebody wants you. Once we peep that, the first thing we're going to do is close our damn legs. That's the first thing we're going to do, because we're going to let you know you will not lay between our legs. We won't even let you eat our ass out again. We don't give a damn about your lies. You go tell your mama, your daddy, your stepdaddy, your pops, your brothers, your wife, your girlfriends, your baby mamas, your arranged marriage, your homeboys, your frat boys. We don't give a damn about that, but we'll never open our legs to you. Because we have mental strength. That's something we know you don't have, and we have peeped that. You better pay attention. Y'all, some of y'all men should have appreciated those text messages, those phone calls that came in genuinely to check up on your asses, because everybody else was hoping for your ass to die, waiting for it, planning, even prepared for it for some of you all. That's the value they have in you in your death. Y'all got life messed up. I don't know what has happened, what has gone on, or what's going on out here, but I know it's a lot of filth. And even in these third parties, y'all men put us women, single women specifically, in third parties. When we forgive that mess and move on, you try to drag us back in and try to drag us. You force out the nasty side of us. And once you get that nasty side, she's never going away. She's going to always be ready and prepared for you. Sometimes to be honest with y'all, men and women that's in here, sometimes y'all, I do. Sometimes I feel a little bit bad for the men a little more, because a lot of these men are unlearned. They're uneducated to women, and they don't know what a woman is. And it's for various reasons. They don't know what a woman is. They don't know what love is, because these men challenge love. And they entertain, marry, commit to perversion and lust. They don't know, they do not know what love is, and they don't know what a woman is. All these men out here be bullying women, trolling women. It is ridiculous. Now, I don't know how the hell these people in these positions if these careers, go out here and get corrupted in their mind, so, and they think every woman is dumb and they don't think you know your legal rights. Let me tell y'all something. Sometimes you push people too far. You see these people going out after suing people? It's so easy to sue people now, it's utterly ridiculous. You would think Puffy's situation and all these men coming up in these type of allegations, it would be an example. Do you know how easy it is to sue someone that has misled you? And I'm telling you what corporate attorneys have sat me down in a room and educated me on, especially when a person has credentials, especially when they have a background of education, especially when they have certain roles of life. How the hell do y'all get out here and think y'all ass are untouchable? Some of y'all men need to wake up. You made yourself a target. And you make some of these things that happen to you come to you. You wouldn't put yourself in certain positions. You will understand respect. Some of y'all got life effed up for real. And when you got something to lose, you shouldn't play with nobody. You should not play with anybody. I would tell any woman, if you feel like a man has misled you, if you feel like a man has played with you, and if he has had sex with you, and he has a wife that he didn't tell you about, baby, go seek you an attorney. And if I were you, especially if he got something valuable, if he's worth something, and if he got some sort of title in life, that's an easy eat up. See, a lot of people don't do it because they don't know. But I'm telling you the facts. You can get his ass in more ways than his wife ever could. And when it comes to the stalking, this harassing, y'all, you know what? Sometimes you can talk your shit, talk your stuff back. But let me tell you what else you need to do too. You need to also make note. You need to keep track of it. Get you some proof. So when you take it to those attorneys, he ain't just going to get him. He going to get her ass as well. A lot of these men need more legal issues. They need these legal issues. Because that arrogance, that'll break that arrogance. It might not break it for you, but I promise you, it'll be broken for somebody else. But if you think I'm lying, go sit down, do a consultation with a corporate attorney. Do a consultation. Whatever city you live in, if I were you, I would try to go to the next state over. Especially if he is a man. This whole shit with this high value men, these men with this money, get their ass in their pockets. Yep. Go get you a consultation. Make sure you got your stuff lined up. See, that's why you can't delete your text messages. That's why you can't get rid of your proof. Because some of these men need to be taught a hard-ass lesson. And the lesson is you fuck with the right one, not the wrong one. You got the right one. Yeah, females got to think more too. But when a man lies to you about his ass being married, about him being involved in a relationship, no ma'am. I'm telling you what I know for a fact, legally. That's why I'm not telling you to go off of what I say. I'm telling you, go consult with an attorney. And I'm speaking specifically to women that have been lied to by married men of status. And if you're going through any of that harassing, that gang stalking, that bullying, they're going to tie all that into it, especially if you got proof. And the attorney will tell you the value of the case. I don't have to bullshit you. I don't have to bluff you. If you think I'm lying, go find out. Go find out. People in the military, another good easy sue. I mean, exceptionally easy. Yep. Well, it's good. I'm glad you saying you're a man. He said, I'm going to be the first married man never cheated. Well, that's good. Because people have got to use integrity, morals, and that's just letting people know up front, I'm married. Yep, keep your proof. Keep your proof. I'm telling you, keep your proof. Keep your proof, ladies. Keep your proof. It'll take you further. And to y'all good women, you try to be good to people. You try to be nice. You try to be fair. And he tried to play you or play over you and disrespect you. I'm telling you, if you got proof and your stuff adds up, you need to go consult with you an attorney. You need to consult with you an attorney. You need to go consult with you an attorney. Now, let me say something when it comes to men of status, and that could be in a network of resources. You don't want to do anything in the same city and state that he is in. You want to get you an attorney, an out-of-town attorney. So you may need to travel. And you also want to do a disclosure form to where you and that attorney, what y'all are discussing is between you and him, or you and her. You and her. You and the attorney, whoever the attorney is you go and see. It's gonna be between you and y'all. And you can get your own non-disclosure form as well. And then that way, if you decide to proceed, you can make it a public lawsuit or a private lawsuit. Yeah, but know your legal rights. That's what I'm gonna be educating women on. This year. Yeah, at a certain time. Yeah, know your legal rights. That's gonna be the best move to make. That'll probably be the best move and the wisest move. Know your rights. Just know your rights. And have your stuff lined up. When it comes to complaining to the law, complaints are one thing, but what we need is a track record. Like I said, the proof. And that guess what? You see that word obsessed? You said they are obsessed with AEL. That's exactly what the attorney told me. See, let me tell you something. People take this stuff for a joke. But like I said, you better mind how you push people. And when you got something to lose, you better sit your ass down somewhere. Because you don't want to be looked upon or proved to be the obsessed party. Yep. Well, keep your proof. Keep your proof, honey. And I'm gonna tell y'all one thing, ladies. When it comes to proving stuff, make sure that you do not have a guilty hand as much as possible. And what I mean by a guilty hand, you're not calling them, you're not befriending them on social media, you are not sending anything to them. Make sure nobody don't have anything that can be used against you. Just make sure your stuff is lined up to the best of your ability. Sometimes you need to take, I'm not telling everybody to take that bullying and harassing. But when you can make that shit work for you and get you a payday, get everybody. Get you a big fat ass check off of it. And put their ass to public shame if I were you. These STDs and STIs start flying all about, get it. Get all the information you can. And when it comes to these third parties and these women want to tell so much and show so much, get the proof from them. Let it be them reaching out to you, giving it to you. And use that shit right against their ass. All of them. Get the man, get the woman, get the women, get everybody. Everybody. Some people are just deserving of those type of things. And don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad about it, and don't let anybody make you feel bad about it. Because if some of these men have the backbones that they had to be out here lying just to get some rump, if they had all that backbone to get some ass, when it comes down to keeping you out of mess or holding up to the end of the bargain, and they start falling out, they switch up on you, switch up on their ass to do a big switch. I tell any woman, you better keep your proof. You better get you as much proof as possible and keep it. Because people switch up, they change on you. When you change on them, let it be a payday. Let it be a payday for you. Let it be a payday. That's about all I can say about that. Well, ladybugs, that's it. It's 2:22. We didn't win over enough tonight. But I want to make sure you all know this. You're not a dark witch. You're not a dark witch. You can't break up nobody's relationship. When people are locked in together, they're locked in. A faithful person that's faithful can never be tempted but so much. Because first of all, faithful people are not going to put themselves around temptation. When you happy with what you got, when you got what you want and all that good stuff, something else is not going to interest you. Everybody has eyes that can see. They're going to see an attractive person, another attractive person. But you cannot break up no marriage, no relationship. It's that person that's in that marriage, that's in that relationship. They ass broke their vow. They broke their promise. When you happy and faithful what you got, you don't want something else. You want to keep what you got. So I just want to make sure of that. These people play little spiritual games and have this stuff coming to your feed, and you think you seeing all this stuff saying spiritual witches. I mean, witches go after marriages. Witches go after somebody's husband. Witches go after somebody else's man. No, they don't talk about the part that the man coming after the woman. They don't talk about the wife and the girlfriend know all this mess. They don't talk about the shared part, the sister wives, the open marriages, the open relationships. They're not discussing that. So don't let anybody label you. And people don't know the truth. But guess what? I bet you God does. I know the Lord does. Oh, I know the Lord knows the truth, honey. He knows who the villain and the person that has tried to be victimized. People can lie to people. We can't never lie to God. And we'll never be able to lie to ourselves. We know what we did knowingly and unknowingly. But what I will say is get your damn proof. Especially doing these so-called high class, high value, high status people. Put their ass to shame. The way they think they're going to put you to shame. Single mothers, they look for us to be vulnerable. Specifically, because we have children to take care of. And especially those that have children and the dad or the fathers have walked off. They don't do their part. Let me tell you something this attorney told me. All that can be used in lawsuits. All of that. See, men, that's what I'm saying. Men don't think. They don't think about how people can hit their ass. They think they fucking got away. But you got to know your rights. You got to know your legal rights. You got to know the power. Because people surely have thought or think that they can always take advantage of a single mother. But don't worry. They're going to play around. There's going to be some single mothers going to make a lot of damn history. They love to play victim. But sometimes it's time to swap roles. They want to make you out to be the villain. Sometimes it's just best to play that role. Tear their ass up. That's why I told you. You said Richland County is full of them. Sometimes you got to go out of town, y'all. Sometimes in these situations, you know, every situation is different. It's circumstantial. But sometimes it's best to get you an attorney out of town, in a different state, a state over or a few states over. And you got to get somebody who, just trust me. If your story is good, if your situation is right, I promise you, they'll take that. They'll take that. And if that person has something that they can retrieve and get a payday from for them and you, they'll do it. Just trust me on that. Yep. I'm more so speaking of civil lawsuits. I'm more so speaking of civil lawsuits. Okay, we're gonna end it there. Y'all have a good night. Peace and blessings. Great day, ladybugs. Namaste.